Hello everyone and welcome back to Battle Box Bat Rep, where we have a quick flyby of our latest army. These guys are the Woodborn and they are using Stranglin Harry's Wretched recruits, which is a bizarre army list. It's basically the tutorial army, and it's real weird. It's very, very cool. So, the army itself is 3 units of 6 brutes, the elite ones. These 3 guys are technically 6 rootlings. I'm using, basically, each one has 2 wounds. So, yes. The big tree man dude is the Toff. And the other 2 dudes are the toadies. And the way these guys work is they reward you for playing the game tactically, which is such a cool idea. I wanted to do it at some point. I like this idea. So each of your units, each of your toadies gets +1 wound, so they're slightly harder to kill. And the only other rule is you gain you lose 3 panic tokens when you shoot or charge an enemy unit that has already got a black powder token. You get one for you lose 3 panic tokens for grabbing an objective, and you lose 3 panic tokens for check my notes. Making the enemy take a dangerous terrain test, which is really fun. It's a cool idea. It basically just rewards you for playing the game well. So I'm trying a slightly smaller, more elite army for them, and I love these models. They are so cool. Yes. And they are fighting. The Red Ribbon Society, Radish Legume's Beet Sabers are back for the final time. And look at them, they are glorious bastards. 2 units of 12 fodder, 2 units of 6 brutes, all with black powder weapons, 2 toadies, and the snob Radish Legume himself in the middle. Their rules are that they have an extra piece of dangerous terrain, which will almost certainly come back to bite them in the arse when these guys start dragging them through it. And they slowly grow tuft tokens over the course of the game that they can use to make things easier for them. Which is, I really cool. I love these guys so much, so I'm very excited to have them back again. And we get a roll now. Who's going to go first? Is it going to be our newcomers, the Stranglin Harrys, or is it going to be our old comers, Red Ribbon Society? The Red Ribbon Society goes first, and nice easy one. These guys are going to march. He's going to blunder, so they are immediately going to get a panic token, and they are going to march 11 inches. And they have moved up, taken their second panic token, and 2 of them die. And it's going to be the 2 that didn't get up onto the roof in time. Oh, very dear. I genuinely love when the first casualty is not part of the actual group. Always fun, always fun. I will always love it. I think next up, the Toff is going to order them to charge. They're going to charge into this lot. So first up, they do not fumble their thing. These guys run on a 5+. They do have fearless. They do not run. They're going to standard shoot, needing 5s to hit. Jesus Christ. The rootlings are vulnerability 7+, so they need 6s followed by 4s to not die. Okay, so 1 instantly dies. One takes a wound, and they can now charge 6 plus 2d6 inches. 12 inches. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be far enough, but they've got melee weapons, so they can re-roll. 15 inches should be enough to get them in, I think. I hope. Yeah, and they are in. Hell yes. They get 6 attacks. Oh, sorry. Toff has also moved up. You get 6 attacks. There's 3 of them left, so it's 6s to hit. Not 1. The brutes get 8 attacks back, hitting on 5s. That is 1 hit, 7 up save, 4 up. Oh, they do make it. So 6 attacks back again, needing 6s. 1 hit. Fails to save, so that is him dead. There's going to give me 6 attacks back from the brutes now, needing 5s to hit. 1 hit. Fails its save. It's him dead. So the combat is still a draw. That is 4 rootling attacks. Get nothing. 6 brute attacks. Gets 1 hit. It's the longest I think I've seen a fight go on. Fails its save. That is 1 wound on the dude. He's going to run back. D6 plus 2 inches. 5 inches should end him up about there. It also means these guys are now on Panic 3. These poor bastards have been kind of brutalized. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm sure everything will be fine. The last rootling is down there. And you know what? This unit here are going to move and shoot. They are in, because they succeed, because these guys can move up and try and unload into the snob. And if they can kill him, that is really, really good for them. So it'd be rubbish not to take that shot. This is such an important shot. I'm using 2 tough tokens to give them +1 to hit. They need 5s to hit this guy. He's got 3 wounds, so they need to hit quite a lot. That is quite a lot. That's 4 hits, which is statistically average. He's got a 5 up vulnerability. He's make 2 saves or he's going to die. Oh, he does. Okay, he is down to 1 wound, but he is still alive. He's holding it together, more or less. Right. In return, this guy is going to order them to move and shoot as well. They're going to plunder as well. Excellent. I believe so they get to move D6 inches for 4 inches, and because they blundered, they get a panic token. Excellent. Right, because they're brutes, they only get 6 shots, but they're hitting on 5s. These guys have already used their black powder token, black powder weapons, so they can't shoot back. So 5s to hit. Hits once. And that is going to be a 6 up vulnerability, which they fail. They lose 1 dude, and that means they lose the shooting engagement. Oh no. On the plus side, because they shot into someone who's already fired, I'm just going to use their panic token. Yeah. They're going to run back D6 plus 2 inches. 6 inches straight away from them may actually get them into the fodder behind them. If it does, it's going to shunt them straight into the back of the wall after taking a dangerous terrain check, which may result in a lot of dead fodder. It absolutely did. So there's going to be 11 dangerous terrain checks. for 2 dead. And then they hit the wall for another 2 dead. Ouch! That is not what you want to see if you're in the red coat. Although that, by the way, is an attack that I would roll that I would really like to see for an attack at some point. Never ever going to happen, but I'd love to see it. In response, I guess the other unit of brutes are going to, they're going to march. They're going to get into the thing. They're going to succeed. Yeah, they're going to get into the thing, and on a 15-inch charge, I think they're going to do it. They are in there. They're in there, and they're scary. And these guys are going to walk up and shoot them in the face. They're not going to fail their thing this time, so you're going to get a 6-inch move, followed by shooting them. Right, this is going to be a weird one. Mainly because these guys are actually worse off than these guys. They have not shots, they're going to be able to shoot back. But, yeah, these guys are in cover, so they're fearless, and these guys are +1 in accuracy. So they need 6s to hit, not 5s. So we're going to hit twice. They got 5 up saves. And there's 2 dead brutes on this side. But they get to shoot back. And they need 5s to hit. That's 3 hits. 5 up saves. Oh, 2 dead on both sides. So that is a draw. So these guys get a panic token, but don't run. And most importantly, are not going to I don't know where I'm going with that. Yeah, so they're not going to run. They're not going to run. Everyone is fine. Oh dear. I need to start causing more casualties. So yeah, I will take them off in a second. This lot. This lot here, they're going to march. They're going to march and try and grab here as well. They succeed. They succeed and get... Oh, that would have been such a good charge. I could have charged into the boss and killed it. I didn't know. So yeah, they're going to move into the cover. Right, they have run up. They have grabbed the objective. And they have to take 12 dangerous terrain tests. Right, that's 3 dead. 3 dead is less than 4 dead. By what is known as maths. Oh, well, over there. Cool. These guys. Do you know what? These guys are going to try and finish off them. They're going to stand and shoot, actually. Not even going to move. They are fine. They get 6 shots, hitting on 4s. Oh my god. 5 hits. They got 5 up vulnerabilities. That is 3 fails. That entire unit just gets wiped. There's 1 less unit for the Woodborn to worry about. However, they are definitely losing ground here, which is pretty bad. As we go into turn 2. So, battle lines have been drawn. Let's do a quick aerial shot. This is a weird one, because currently the Red Ribbon Society are winning, and they've grabbed another objective, a dangerous terrain piece there as a garden, but Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last, because the Woodborn are definitely, like, they've lost 4 models so far, which is mental. Yeah, these guys, they're going to stand and shoot first. They're going to try and take out some of these guys. They're going to succeed. They need 4s to hit now. Was it? That's a miss. Okay, that is 2 hits. They have 5 up vulnerabilities. 1 saves. They get 6 shots back, needing 6s because they're shooting into cover. That is 1 hit, 5 up vulnerability. Okay, there's another one dead. But that then also means, again, these guys have lost the fight. They've drawn. They have drawn both times. And I think the only sensible thing to do now is to have this guy order him to charge. I have a plan. It's not a great plan, but I have a plan. So, he succeeds. These guys run on a 6 or more. Oh, they do. They are fearless 3+ because they've got just enough models left. Oh, no, they're fine. Okay. They can stand and shoot. They have 11 shots hitting on 6s. There's 2 hits. He does die. So, yeah, okay. But this means he can reposition. So he's going to move back to here. It's not going to be enough to, I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. But on the other hand, it means they're going to have to charge through the dangerous terrain. And then the rootlings are going to come back. So I'm kind of okay with this, if I'm being honest. On that note, so the problem, another problem that the just realised, yeah, these guys, yeah, the snobs are out of position. I think he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna. He's not gonna say weird. He's gonna try charging. If he charges, he might be able to get here and kill him. He succeeds. Gonna charge 11 inches, and he's going through dangerous terrain, which he succeeds. I'm pretty sure that's 11 inches, so yeah, he's gonna charge him, I guess. No. Oh no. Excellent. That's very funny to me. He's gonna order them to charge. They succeed. They're going to be in, but just to make it official, there you go. They get a 17-inch charge into here. I'm gonna have the one swinging his club standing on the corner. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, that also works. Screw it. So there's 5 of them. They get 10 attacks. Those 10 attacks are going to hit on 5s. Now they're in cover. Now they're not in cover. That's so many hits. They've got 5 up vulnerability. They need to make 3 of these to still be standing. Oh, they do. 1 brute is left. Oh, hold it. Hold it. I don't think it's going to help them, but 1 brute is left. He gets to swing twice. He needs to get 2 kills just to draw the combat. He fails. Weird, huh? They get 1 panic. These guys are up to 2 panic. These guys, this guy is up to 2 panic. And he's going to run 6 inches. And this is immediately going to switch hands, which means that they are going to heal back the panic they have taken. Good, 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 good. Lastly, Radish himself is going to move up and try and just back up around here. He doesn't fail. He's going to wander to about here. He's not going to do anything else, but he's at least going to try and join the combat. Isn't that nice? Oh, he moved up as well. So, what are these four going to do? I think they're going to move up. They're going to grab that objective and cap this dude here. They do not blunder. I'm going to do their dangerous terrain test now. They do lose two of them. Good, 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 good. Hilariously, because they grab the objective, they lose the panic token they had and the one they would take for the dangerous terrain. And they're going to shoot this guy. They need 6s to hit. They do not hit, but that's fine. That's very fine. Okay. This lot are going to charge. They're going to charge this lot. They're not going to panic. They are, however, going to have to deal with 9 dangerous terrain checks, which is going to lose them another 4 dudes. Only 5 are going to get into melee combat there. Oh no. There's only that's dreadful. They're not going to run, and would you look at that? They're in. So yeah, they're going to charge in and try and take the central bunker off of the Woodborn. Alright, they are blitzing 2 of their tuft tokens here, so they can get 5s to hit, putting one vaguely even level, and they miss with everything. The 5 brutes get 10 attacks back. Also hitting on 5s. They only hit once, but frankly, that's all they need. That is, they fail the save. They lose by 1. Means they're now to panic 3. These guys are panic 1, but they're going to send them straight back through a dangerous terrain test. They go 7 inches back. There's only 4 of them left, and another one dies in the dangerous terrain. Ouch. Very, very ouch. Oh my god. Yeah, this lot are gonna. Oh no, they're not. They're not. This lot are gonna stand and shoot into this guy. They're gonna succeed. They get 6 shots hitting on 4s. That's 4 hits. You've got vulnerability of 5. He's so dead. He's so very dead. Ouch. And in response, these guys are going to march up just to try and join the fight. They also succeed, and they march 12 inches, which should hopefully at least get them in range of Radish to order the few survivors next turn. Okay, I've been looking this over, and honestly, I think I'm going to call it there, because my first instinct is to bring the rootlings back on like here. If they're on here, they can get ordered by him to charge them, wipe them, done. Then, yeah, like these guys, or at least block these guys for long enough. The line has suddenly been redrawn. That is the entire Woodborn dead pile, as opposed to that. Like it's kind of crazy to me. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to call it here. A very, very strong opening for the Woodborn, and we can talk more in the. So, yeah, I don't know whether the Strangling Harried Wretched recruits are a powerful cult, or whether that was just incredibly lucky for them. It felt very, very balanced until it clearly wasn't, which I guess is a good sign. But yeah, gold, damn. Um, yeah, that was kind of one-sided. The only time I've played with rootlings before has been with my stupid Temple of the Swelling Army, which is nothing but rootlings, which I find very, very funny. But it's actually is quite effective. But I think they're more effective as part of a larger group where like they can take shots, they can run ahead of the rest of the group, get murdered, and then come back. And then everyone else can shoot lots. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's listed as one of the easier factions to play, and it feels very straightforward. And if you've watched my stuff already at the time, you know full well I like straightforward. I don't like remembering things. My brain doesn't work that way. It is a void, and yeah, they may become one of my more favorite factions, which is cool. I like having new favorite factions. But we will have to see, because there's a couple of very tough fights ahead of these guys. The Broken Mold Rebellion is next. I think they're going to have a hard time against the Leech Lovers. But in general, we will have to see we will see how things go. And I hope you want to see that with me, if I'm being entirely honest. And if you do, remember to subscribe. There's buttons down below. Let me know. I am kind of interested because a lot of people who are very smart and know a lot about Turnip inexplicably watch my stuff. And if you do, you genuinely lovely people, I would love to know who you think some good matchups are going to be. Yeah, I honestly, these guys versus the Grand Bombard could be an interesting one. Because like the snobs are slightly tougher, but also one shot from the cannon will wipe out an entire unit. So, interesting one. And yeah, if you want to see all of that, again, yeah, socials, links, doobly doos. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.